Hey everybody, Samantha here. I am really excited for today's video. As some of you might know, I have some dwarf pea puffer fish in a 30-gallon long aquarium. And they're probably one of my favorite species of fish in my collection. They just have so much personality and they're just so unique and I love them. Although I haven't been showing them too much recently, and in this video I'm going to be explaining why that is, as well as completely rescaping their aquarium. And I'm going to be bringing you guys along for the journey. Alright, well, I'm very excited to do this. It's going to be very fun, and I'm happy to get these little guys back on camera. Let's get right to it. So this is what the puffer tank looks like as of right now, and honestly, it is not looking the greatest. I have had some pretty bad algae problems in this tank recently, and it has just looked so bad. Algae has grown on everything, and it's a hairy type of algae, but overall it seems like I've gotten it pretty under control. I put some flying foxes in there, which are algae grazers, and they've been doing an amazing job at trying to keep up with this algae. But I just don't think they can keep up with it with the amount of algae that was in there. So I'm going to be helping them out a bit today. So unfortunately it seems like a lot of my plants have kind of died off little by little, but I'm going to try to save what I can and get them looking healthy again. Overall, the puffers don't seem to mind the algae at all. They overall are doing fantastic, and that makes me very happy. I love these little puffers, but the algae is just very unappealing. But let's get started on the Re-Scape. First, I'm just trying to brush the plants off the best that I can, and I'm going to be removing them as well as all of the decorations. I'm using this turkey baster to help stir up any excess algae that's within the substrate so that it's easy to gravel vacuum and remove out of the aquarium. I will not be putting that driftwood back into this aquarium, but I did find this amazing piece of spiderwood. I love it mainly because I think it resembles a tree, and I'm going to be able to do a lot with that and the plants that I have. And I'm hoping that since this wood is a lot less porous than the driftwood that was in there before, the algae will have less to stick onto. I have also completely removed the sponge filter that was in here, and I will be replacing it with this air stone. So I like this air stone because it does have the suction cup on the back of it, so it won't move once I place it somewhere, and I'm going to be hiding it underneath the substrate. What this will be doing is it will be adding more oxygen into the water, as well as creating more water movement, so hopefully that will also help prevent the algae from coming back. Alright, so we can get started with redecorating. I did not film filling back up the aquarium, it's just a very repetitive process. As you can see, the tank is already starting to clear up a bit from when everything got stirred up, so that's good. So I soaked all the decorations and plants in some dechlorinated water, and I scrubbed everything down really well with a soft bristle toothbrush, and I trimmed all the dying parts off the plants and kept anything that was healthy, so hopefully that will help save these plants and help to stimulate some new growth. This is a few hours after I've completed the Re-Scape. So I'm very happy with how this turned out. I absolutely love how it looks, and honestly, it's a lot better than it was before. I do want to add a couple more pieces of the spider wood, as well as some more decorations and hides for the puffers, but for now, this is absolutely perfect. The pufferfish already seem to be exploring their new surroundings and seem to really be enjoying how everything has changed. So the plants are looking very healthy, and I'm hoping that the flying foxes will be able to eat the last of the algae on the leaves. I also dimmed down the light on the tank a little bit to see if that would help. And I think I'm going to leave the light off for a day or two just to help kill off the last of the algae. I love how this piece of wood actually sticks out of the water a little bit. It gives it another sense of depth. And look who decided to show himself. This here is my bamboo shrimp. They're one of my personal favorite species of shrimp. They're very large and have beautiful patterning. So typically he stays in hiding until nighttime, and that's when he comes out and feeds on particles in the substrate and food debris. So he is a fantastic part of my cleanup crew, and I'm very happy to get him up close on camera. Alright everybody, that is everything for today's video. I hope you all had as much fun with this video as I did, and I'm honestly so much happier to call this my aquarium. It looks way better than it did before, and I'm planning on keeping it that way. There's going to be a lot more videos about these dwarf pea pufferfish coming out, as well as the other inhabitants of this aquarium. Alright, well, if anybody has any suggestions or any questions, definitely leave them down in the comments. And I hope everybody has a beautiful day. Bye.